So I wonder what the finishing t-shirt and medals are going to look like for this year's London Marathon. Hi, it's Prab here from Camberley Chiropractic Clinic. A year ago, I Virgin Money London Marathon to raise money for back care. Thank you to all those that got behind us to help raise money or through supporting me with my training. Not being a distance runner, I had about 9 weeks to get fit for the start line and managed to finish in a fairly respectable time of 4 hours and 33 minutes. So really happy with that achievement. About this time last year, my nerves were very much starting to kick in, and so I decided, well, let's put 8 tips out there to get you to the start feeling great and ready to go the distance. Number 1, remember, you've done the training. Now it's all a mental game. Stay positive and really fight those nerves and make sure that you take care of yourselves to be at your optimum for the start. Worrying really isn't going to change the outcome. 2, get your sleep. 7.5 hours of sleep is the sweet spot. So you need to be both mentally and physically fit. Number 3, don't change your routine. Wear what you've already been wearing. Don't change your trainers, avoid the spicy curry the night before or anything else that's going to upset your constitution. And if you can, stick to your pre-run ritual, something you've already been doing that gets you in the zone while you're waiting to start. Number 4, well, this year's looking to be a hot one, and unless you're the great Samo, you've probably not had too many chances for hot weather training, especially as it is England after all. So keep yourself hydrated and make sure that you're topped up on your electrolytes in the days before the race as well as during. Number 5, when you start, don't go off too fast. Personal experience on this one recently. So it's so easy to get away with sort of the emotions and the crowd, especially with the people that are running around you. Stick to your own pace. When I did, I found that I was cruising through the London Marathon and really found it comfortable. About 6 weeks ago, I did the London Big Half, and I perhaps started a tad too confident. Started a few meters behind Samo and the other club and elite runners, and within 4 miles found myself starting to burn out and was already about 8 to 10 minutes ahead of where I really should have been in that race. So to avoid it becoming more of a brutal race in the second part, make sure you stick to your pace no matter what. If you're going for a time, try and perhaps preserve that sprint for the last couple of miles and just stay comfortable, especially as it's going to be hotter. Number 6, during the race, keep your focus. Remember when to hydrate, when to fuel, but at the same time, take in all the incredible sights around you and the atmosphere. There's some really amazing people that are going to be running there with you. So if you're starting to feel like you need to just take your mind off things, maybe have a chat with somebody who's also willing next to you. You'll be able to see the bands playing, kids wanting to high-five you. I mean, that was a huge energy lift for me. So try and get on with something like that. And, acknowledge the people that are spurring you on. The energy of the event, the supporters, they truly will carry you home. So be open to them. Number 7. If at any time you find yourself with negative self-talk, here's a little story to keep in mind during the race. So halfway through my run, there was an incident involving someone in the crowd, and at that moment I started to lose focus and definitely felt a bit demotivated. So jogging along, my mind started to wander and I was definitely off my pace. I found myself aimlessly looking around at my fellow runners. Then my eyes caught sight of some words written on the calves of a lady that was running a little ahead of me. She was dressed as Tinkerbell, and I believe it was for Macmillan Cancer Support. So I kind of focused on her left calf and it said 2016 chemo. The right calf said 2017 VMLM, Virgin Money London Marathon. I found myself absolutely in awe, and that really did make the difference. I felt that spark of energy pushing me on, and I remembered my reason to run. So if you find yourself in that situation, you haven't got far to look. Just look around you at your fellow heroes. Number 8, after the race, keep moving. My advice is don't suddenly stop, warm down properly, and then afterwards try and walk as much as you can so you feel so much better in the days after. The worst thing you could probably do is just collapse in a heap at the end. So get a great meal in, hydrate, and perhaps finish with a nice Epsom salt bath. It'll do you wonders and definitely feel better the following days. Finally, I want to say a special thank you to all the management and volunteers that make the London Marathon happen. Be confident knowing that it's a really slick operation. They've got it meticulously organised everything from time you drop your bags off to collecting your medal and getting some care afterwards at the end. So they are real experts. So you can trust that they've got your back, just like we do. So that's it. Wishing I was going to be there with you. Enjoy these moments. Big shout out to Sir Mo Farah. We're right behind you. And to everyone, wishing you the very best of luck. Now go own your run this Sunday.